The three prophecies of Saint Cosmas of Aetolia about World War III that appear to be coming true this fall of 2023. He lived around 1750, and he even foretold of the freedom of the Greek nation, because we know the Greeks were for 400 years slaves to the Ottoman Empire after the fall of Byzantium. So he foretold the exact date of the freedom of Greece. Now, Athamanus, this great saint, co-apostle, and apostle Saint Cosmas of Aetolia of northern Greece, who tirelessly roamed the entire Hellenic space, awakening the sleeping people, leading the nation towards its liberation. Saint Cosmas of Aetolia, whose parents came from the long-suffering lands of the north, Epirus of northern Greece, the saint who has given a number of prophecies, perhaps more than anyone else, also gave three shocking prophecies, which seem to be fulfilled only in our days, this fall, autumn of 2023. Let's look at the first two. Number one, suddenly reared, or the ox in the field, or the horse in the threshing floor. First of all, let's note that the ox in the field is basically in October, followed by November, if the plowing is not already finished. As the old people used to say, and a couple is a couple, October is difficult, a month of plowing and sowing, full of hopes for the whole year. Number two, the third World War will start from a very small state. Elsewhere, it's even written that Third World War will start from a very small Ottoman Muslim state. So let's look at the facts. October 7, 2023, the surprising strike on Israel by Hamas. Already, as the beginning of World War III, as reported by most international analysts, October 7, 2023, the day of the attack on Israel is set. It's even referred to as Israel's equivalent of September 11, 2001, of the Twin Towers of New York. Clearly, again, the satanic government. Now, October 7, 2023, the month when the ox is in the field for plowing, is apparently the beginning of the events for the outbreak of World War III. In fact, this war really started from a very small state, the Palestinian state of Gaza, an Ottoman Muslim state, and it's even started completely suddenly after catching most of the Israelis asleep, off guard, except those who took part. But it was also suddenly and unexpected for the rest of the world, the ordinary world, of course. The beginning of the World War does not mean that on the very first day all the states that take part will go to war, or that from the first day total destruction will come, the prophecy says. The same happened in World War I, where the initial date was set on June 28, 1914, the day the Archduke Ferdinand of Austria was with his wife lost their lives there, as well as World War II, September 1st, 1939, when Germany invaded Poland. And the events that took place on the above dates were the reason for the outbreak of two world wars. Correspondingly, the tragic event of October 7, 2023, appears as the occasion for the beginning of World War III, confirming for the umpteenth time the divine inspiration of Saint Cosmas, both as regards the time, being October, and that it would begin suddenly from a small Muslim state, his prophecy said. But let's also look at the third shocking prophecy, which perhaps now receives flesh and bones, quote-unquote. The third prophecy, number 3. When you see the 1,000-year-old in the White Sea, then you will die, he says. Almost always, prophecies are fulfilled in a mysterious and surprising way. With the 1,000 ships, our thinking was usually led to the gathering of a large number, not necessarily 1,000 warships, aircraft carriers, destroyers, etc. In fact, the gathering point, according to the prophecy, is the White Sea, that is, the Aegean Sea of the Mediterranean, between Greece and Turkey, as opposed to the Black Sea, which is the Black Sea. But was our thinking correct? Is it possible to gather 1,000 warships in the Aegean Sea? Did the prophet Saint Cosmas mean something else? What did we suddenly learn that left us stunned? War on Israel. 1,000 boats leave Turkey for Gaza with a stop in Cyprus. Not 999, not 1001, but exactly 1,000 boats from various countries gathered November 22nd, 2023. This is yesterday, in the port of Bodrum, Halikarnassos in Asia Minor, before heading to Gaza in an attempt to break the Israeli blockade and disrupt the Israel's maritime trade amid war with Hamas. Exactly 1,000. Not 999, not 100,000, but exactly 1,000 boats. So, dear brothers, we're living in shocking days, and we must be ready, especially spiritually, to face the situation that will come. We quote the above writing only for thought and reflection. These are the prophecies given by Saint Kosmas of northern Greece, Aetolia, back in the 1750s. Okay, hundreds of years ago. The time will soon tell if all of the above turns out to be true. What is certain is that Saint Kosmas is one of the leading saints in Christian Orthodoxy whose words are beyond doubt. Many of his prophecies have already been fulfilled. May the saint intercede for us all, and above all for freedom and salvation. And this is Amen. This is, I translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.